What is going on, guys? Today I am making a video that I'm very excited about because it's not really like a normal video. It's almost like an announcement video. I'm going to be announcing a new series I'm going to be running on this channel, really. Kind of like how Teching does a geography is everything kind of thing, and other people have their own kind of thing. A series like that related to one large particular topic with a lot of more specific subtopics in it. Okay, based on the title, you might have some kind of idea of what I'm going to be talking about. Basically, to break it down, okay? Anyone who's a huge fan of One Piece, such as myself, knows that Oda is a master storyteller. He is able to incorporate tons of things from the outside world and put it into his One Piece world, and even by doing so, sometimes give us ideas of things that might happen in the future, some kind of foreshadowing with that ability. And he is a master of having a ridiculous amount of different elements in the story and different characters that are at different geographical locations and just places in the story, in the storyline, in the timeline of the story, all at the same time, right? That sounded a little confusing, but basically what I'm saying is, as Mikey has described it, Mikey, the commander of my Discord, Oda kind of takes One Piece as this like big chess game where there's all these different pieces, and there's probably like 10 different teams playing chess all against each other at the same time. And there's all these different chess pieces that can be moved at any given time, and at one point, when it all comes down to it, they're all going to come together, and we don't really know what's going to happen. There's a lot of unresolved plot lines and storylines in the story that we don't know what's going on with them. They seem to be, like, happening off screen a lot of the time with, for example, like, Marco and Kat. I mean, what's going on with them? It seems like Marco's going to be coming to Wano, but he's made it pretty clear that he's not. It's basically like Oda went and visited Marco, we got to see what was going on with him, and then just nothing happened, right? I mean, it's like a chess piece just ready to be used at any time. It's stationed, ready, and whenever Oda's ready to make his move, it's going to be used in some spectacular way. And he has so many different pieces like this. I mean, just for example, we have Weevil, right? And his mom, who was apparently a pirate with Whitebeard at some point. We just get a quick glimpse of him, and then, oh, I guess we'll just have to see from him in the future. We haven't really gotten anything from him since. We have Blackbeard just wasting the revs. I mean, what was even the point of that? Why did he decide to do that? As a pirate, I don't really see his motive. That seems like a big piece, and I'm sure we'll figure out something from that. We have Aokiji. He's a huge power player. He's a former admiral who seemed to really be on the side of the Marines, and now he's supposedly aligned with Blackbeard or something. Obviously, there's something going on there, but what is it? Could be used at any time. Have no idea what's going on. Reverie just ends out of nowhere, right? Like, we don't even see what really happens in it. We get some crazy stuff that we learn that's actually unrelated to the actual Reverie, such as the existence of Im-sama. But we don't really find out much that happens in the Reverie. I mean, it's like, are the Warlords even still around? They're probably not supposed to be, based on what Mihawk was saying. It's just another crazy thing going on. We have Kuma and Bonnie, we found out, actually at Reverie again. That seems like a huge piece, right? I mean, what is their relationship? She has always seemed to be somehow related to the world government, and he has too, by being a warlord and having this weird position where he lets himself be turned into a robot for whatever reason, and he was also like a former member of the Revs. I mean, it's very strange. That's going to have to come into play at some point. Joy Boy's promise, right? What's that? Like, it's this huge thing that we learn about in Fishman Island, and then we just never hear about it again. It's going to be very important. It's related to the Void Century. When is that going to come into play? Is the Noah actually physically going to come into play? I don't know. And of course, I mean, other things like Kaido being a poneglyph. Like, how is that going to factor into the story? We all know he's a poneglyph. It's just, how is that going to affect the story? I don't know. My point is, there's all these different plot lines, these storylines going on, which we get like a glimpse of, and it seems super important. Like, when we first watch it or read it, we're just like, okay, so this is a huge change. I mean, we're going to have to focus on this now, and then we don't. We just go back to whatever Oda wants to go to, and we never hear about it again. I mean, there were so many things specifically before Wano that was the case, or really, there were like 5 chapters in a row that it just set up so many different things. Oda lost his mind. It's like he's setting up this giant chessboard, adding all these pieces that can only be moved, so often. And if you have played chess and you've played decently, I'm not saying I'm good, but I've learned a little bit about chess. you will learn that there will be points where everything's just getting all set up. No one's really killing each other or anything. It's just everyone's moving their pieces pretty peacefully. And then all at once, one thing happens and everything breaks loose. Every single turn, somebody's taking a piece from the other person just for like 20 turns in a row. It's just piece after piece after piece. And that's what it feels like is happening in One Piece. All of these chess pieces are being set up. They're all being aligned exactly how Oda wants them to. And then maybe even it's in Wano. I think it'll be more something like Elbaf for a lot of reasons, such as Ragnarok. But even in Wano, I could see like Marineford 2.0, all these pieces coming together at once. And then we just have this huge epic battle with an amazing story to it. It all makes sense, and it'll be crazy. I already think, One Piece is my favorite manga of all time, but I think that that's going to be the point, that it's going to be much less contested. I think that everyone's going to see Oda for the god that he really is, and I'm super excited about it, right? I mean, how could you not be? I'm telling you, if you really analyze all these pieces being set up, it's going to be crazy, and you'd know that. And that's exactly why I want to do this series. This series is basically going to be me taking each of these individual plot points, these storylines and whatnot, and breaking them down, analyzing them, figuring out everything we know about them, and trying to see where they're going to come in the story, how they could affect it, and all those kinds of things. Each one specifically. I mean, there's like 20 different particular points that I've already noticed, and I'm still searching for them nonstop. Mikey's helping me out and everything. There's so many different points. I would like to do this every Sunday. I think Sunday would be a good day for it. That seems to be the most popular day on the channel. And I'd really like the series to be pretty good because I'm super excited about it, and I think it'd be really fun. It'd probably take about a year to get through, and maybe by then Wano will really be cooking. Maybe all the plot lines will start coming together, and I don't really think it'll be Wano. I think it'll be more like Elbaf, that this huge chess thing is set up. But I think that some of it might be involved in Wano, so I'm excited for that. So that's basically what's going on. I just wanted to make this video to introduce this series, to get you guys excited, maybe, if that excites you, for what's going to be coming in the future. I don't know exactly what plot point I want to start with. If you guys have any in particular, that you want me to start with, just leave it in the comments. That'll be good. I don't really have any preference. I do kind of want to do a spicy one to start, of course. I do want a spicy one, so it's got to be pretty good. But yeah, I mean, it's more than just the 7 I just named, right? Kaido being a poneglyph, that's a spicy one, if you guys want me to do that one first, that would be cool with me. But yeah, I'm probably going to do like 20 to 30 of these videos. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about this series, so not much to say, comment, let me know if you want me to do anything in particular. Also, just if you think that there are any particular plot points. I have a lot of them written down, probably most of them really, but maybe there's something I overlooked. So if you think somebody's coming back, somebody's going to be really important in the story, leave it in the comments, and maybe I did overlook and I will add it onto one of my Sunday videos. So that would be awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Again, look forward to these videos. They're going to be awesome. I'm telling you, they're going to be really fun. And yeah, have a great weekend, guys. And I'll talk to you on Wednesday.